Alright, and welcome to my test of the Kaiser Baas X360 virtual reality camera. I'm going to just take you for a bit of a drive this morning. I had planned on taking you through McDonald's drive-through. However, what I realised is that, well, I did take you through McDonald's drive-through, I filmed that. However, I had what is essentially the front of the camera pointing that way. So you would have heard me talking. However, you would have had to have kept turning around to see me. So now, front of the shot, a little arrow on the front of the camera, which is what you point towards what you want to be the center of the video. And then from there, you can feel free to interact with the screen and look around. 6 degrees this morning, driving up Burwood Highway. School zones would have just kicked in. So if you haven't already played with a 360 degree virtual reality video, if you're just viewing this either on YouTube or Facebook, the way you interact with the video is you just click on it with your mouse and then navigate around, and you can see the full 360 degree space around the camera. However, if you happen to have one of the new virtual reality headsets, and Kaiser Baas has one, you can view the video on your smartphone, and you slide your smartphone into the virtual reality headset, and then as you turn your head, well, that's where it's virtual reality. It's like you're in that space, and wherever you turn your head, you can look. And so there's an app that you have that in my bag. There's an app that you have that comes, well, it doesn't come with the phone. You download the app to control the phone, decide whether you want it in photo mode or in video mode. Green light. Let's go. The camera also comes with a bunch of different mounts. You know, you might want to. I can imagine you could stick something like this on your bike helmet, or on mount it to the handlebars on your bike, or I was going to say front of your skateboard, but you'd be looking at your legs for part of that. But the main idea is wherever you have this camera, you can then give people who view the video just that full 360 degree feel, so they can feel like they're actually there wherever you are. In this case, you're sitting here in the car with me as I have a coffee, probably getting blinded by the sun every now and then. If you were to my coffee now. No. If you were to look over that way, you'd see the sun. If you were to look in front of me, you'd see the truck in front of me. There we go. Make sure I'm not breaking any road rules because I'm recording. No, I'm a good driver. Yeah, it's actually nice to get a bit of the sunshine in Melbourne. free to look around. We'll turn the radio up for a bit.
She's through a failed relationship before, and failed marriage, and with that I used to have some behaviours and do things that would try and protect myself or just get over being depressed. And my current wife, she's been really gracious, picking me up on it a few times, and a lot of times actually, and she's found out that I've been doing things behind that haven't really helped our relationships. That's why she's been hurt by it, been herself, and she's been a real rock to come to the point where
that's Light FM, by the way.
make it happen with you. I do want to make it for our friends. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit too late, but not.
I was hoping for some music. I'm sure we'll get to some soon. So here we are. Where are we? Baronia Road now. Melbourne's outer southeast. So what else can I tell you about the camera? So it takes a micro SD card. You need to use a class 6 or a class 10 card. I've just put a 16 gig SanDisk micro SD in there. Cost me $12. I think that gives me about an hour and a half, or just under an hour and a half of recording time. The battery in the X360 lasts about 80 minutes, and you charge it via a micro USB cable, pretty standard. Again, using the app on your smartphone, either Android or iOS, to preview the camera and change settings, or you can do it manually, pushing the buttons on top of the camera. And then also on the Kaiser Baas website, you'll find links to a couple of bits of software to convert your virtual reality or your 360 degree videos so they can be viewed on YouTube and on Facebook. Because the format you record them in now is fine if you're just going to watch them back on your smartphone. However, if you're going to post them to YouTube or Facebook, you just need to run them through this bit of software, and it means that people will be able to navigate through your videos like they're in the same environment. Getting a bit busier here. So like I just worked out, when you are filming using one of these cameras, you use the arrow on there's an arrow on the one side of the camera, which I guess we're going to call the front of the camera, and you just use that to center your shot. So I guess where you want people to be viewing when the video starts, and you're using that as your center, and then viewers can then pan around from there. So you can click and drag and pan around, or if it's through a virtual reality headset, then they can then look away from that center point, or up and down. This car in front of me, it's got his My Family stickers on there. I don't have any on. we don't use them, we don't like them. If I did have some My Family stickers, I'd put, I should have stickers for how many computers you own. I have a little laptop there, a little Microsoft Surface, put the kids in there as well. Oh dear, not the best place to cross the road. Oh dear. Don't get run over. You know there's an intersection 50 metres ahead. always tell when the person behind you is on their phone. It's just a constant glancing down. I'm not sure if you can see it from that angle. Might be a little bit low. You can always look around. Sure most of you probably wouldn't watch this full video, but anyway, gives you a chance to have a look around. And I'm not going to touch the camera while I'm driving because I think that's a no-no, like touching your phone. But when I pull the car over, then I'll push stop on top of the camera. Or if I'm parked, I'll pick up my phone. I can push stop on the phone as well. In the Pro, right now you're getting a face full of sunshine, so you might want to look the other way. Look at that. Yeah, so the camera connects to your smartphone via Wi-Fi, so it creates its own Wi-Fi network. You then connect to that Wi-Fi network on your smartphone and then open up the app. This is the first day I've used the camera. I'd be very interested to see just what the video quality is like. I mean, it's good to see. I guess that you can see 360 degrees all around, but it'd be great just to see what the video quality is like as well. The camera itself is $399. I do believe they've got an offer at the moment where if you buy the camera, you get one of their virtual reality, I think it's the VRX headsets thrown in as well. So you've got everything you need to sort of get started with creating your own virtual reality 360 degree videos, and then you've actually got a headset to watch them on. If you're not just posting them to Facebook or YouTube. So there's been a bit of an explosion of these devices hitting the market. A few other cameras on the market. Not really in the mainstream yet. We're just starting to see more of them pop up on Facebook. And I'm sure you'll start seeing more videos of people like me driving along in their cars, talking to their camera. Also be interested to see actually how this audio turns out. I know some action cams, various brands, the sound isn't great. I wouldn't expect amazing sound quality, but I would expect that you should be able to hear me quite clearly. There's not too much background noise apart from the rumble of the car. And just see how the camera handles things like just image shake and not bouncing around too much. But I mean, if you're going to have this mounted to a bike helmet or something, then you'd probably want it to not to look too shaky. Go behind me is on her phone. If you're ever in traffic like this and you suspect the person behind you is on their phone, what I like to do is I just move forward a little bit, and that makes them look up. Pay attention to the traffic. Yep, we're going. Yep, put your phone down. There we go. Those aren't as fogged up as they were when I started out. It's cold out there, 6 degrees. But it's good the sun's out anyway. This is a good awkward silence. Luckily, it's a 360-degree video, so you don't have to sit there staring at me. You can look around. You could stare at the Yaris in front of me, or what else is around? The other cars. Let's see if we make this green line. Nope. I'll also be testing this camera and just seeing how well it goes in lower light conditions. Maybe the drive home when the sun's on the way down. Just see how that looks as well. And take the camera into the studio perhaps, where Tech Daily is recorded, and you can have a look in there. Bit of a tour where I don't have to actually move around with the camera. You can just follow, put it in the middle of the room perhaps. Oh, what's on the radio now? There we go. This is one of those roads where it's kind of wide enough to be 2 lanes in either direction, but it's not officially 2 lanes. Well, now it's officially 2 lanes. But you need to watch people who zip up on your left-hand side, just if they think there's enough space to get through. And I know up ahead there'll be cars parked on the left, so you quite often get someone who races up the left-hand side, only to find can't get through.